always begin with, and I name it as yogic psychophysiology. Psychophysiology, body, mind. How the body and mind is understood from the yoga point of view. All of you are practicing yoga, asana, pranayama, meditation. So from that science of yoga, what is the constitution of our body? How do we understand it as against the medical understanding? Medical science also has the understanding of the body and mind, and we are trying to make a little different understanding, yogic understanding. So that is the subject matter. Now, in this yogic understanding, the very first thing is the physical body. Now, physical body, I am looking at your physical body, you are looking at my physical body. This body has been studied by doctors and nurses, and a tremendous amount of healing abilities is already available to us through medical science. But from yogic point of view, how is the body constituted? The body is constituted of 5 elements. These elements, you must get it by heart. First in English language. By the way, all 3 of you, Marina, Claudia, and Vanda, today I am putting my emphasis on 3 of you. Do you understand English? Any difficulty in English language? All 3 of you understanding clearly? Oh, okay, okay. So the physical body is made out of 5 elements. In English language, it is very easy: earth, water, fire, air, and space. Space. If you go through my script, you will find the Sanskrit words, which I don't want to use in this, but from the script, you will always get the Sanskrit. Now, earth, water, fire, air. These are the fundamental elements in my body. And if I have to keep this body healthy, if I have to move in advanced age with a healthy body, then yogic science says that this physical body and these elements have to be kept healthy. So one by one, a little discussion. When we say earth element, our body is made out of earth element. What is there in this body that constitutes earth element? We have to understand this. What is the earth element in my physical body? Who will try to answer this? Earth element. And what percentage of that earth element is in my body? What are
the skin? The skin?
The skin is definitely part of earth element. Anything else? What about the bones? The whole bone structure, the structure of the bone. Everything that is solid, everything that we feel it as solid, the bones, the muscles, the ligaments, the skin, the cells of the body, these are all earth element. Then there is water element. What percent of water element is in the body? In what form the water element? Let us first understand that. In what form the water element is in my body? You have to answer these things. You have to quickly answer.
The blood?
Huh?
The blood?
Blood. Okay, blood. And anything that is of a liquid nature in the body. So water element is in my body.
When we go to the WC and we have to pee, I don't know how to say, Marina, ajuda-me. Just a moment, I need some help for my English. It's not very well, but I understand you everything you say. Thank you. Okay. But I don't know how I say.
I only know the bad words.
As long as
urine, tears. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You said it perfectly. We all know what you meant.
Yeah. This is, by the way, all of you, this is John. John, he's a war veteran. He's the most very humorous guy. If you ever talk to him personally, he will make you laugh and laugh and laugh. So I'm very happy that he is here in this class today with all of you. The class will become very entertaining with very present. Okay. So water is there in the body. Now this water is about 75% of the body is water. You have to know this, water element. Then we have air element. We have fire element. In what form is the fire element in my body? And what is the fire element doing in my body?
The emotions.
Emotions is in the mind.
Ah,
Fire element has something to do with the emotions in my mind. But in my body, what it is doing?
that
It works in in digestion.
Okay.
Yeah.
The main function of the fire element is digestion. Digestive fire, we say. Also maintaining the temperature of the body, temperature. So that is the fire element. So I will deal with only this. Fire element is the third, and the fourth is air element. So now if my body has to be healthy, this earth, water, fire, and air element has to be kept clean and pure. So now a little discussion. Earth element. How is the earth element coming in my body? My body is always requiring earth element to replenish my cells, my muscles, my bone structure. So in what form is the earth element coming into my body? How am I taking in that earth element?
By food?
By food. Basically by food that I am eating. And it is this food that all of us in yoga life have to become careful as to what food we take inside the body. Anything that is heavy to digest, any food that when it goes into the body makes you feel heavy, that food is not good for the body. After eating, you must feel light. So you must have a good understanding of how this food is getting poisoned by many of these herbicides and insecticides and all this. So you have to have an awareness and then try to choose how and what type of food I eat. But basically, green vegetables are always good. Green leafy vegetables are good. Seasonal fruits which are seasonal are good. But these days, even fruits which are not seasonal, they are available in the market because of cold storage, because of everything. But fruits which are not seasonal, they are not good for the body. You must know. So you have to little bit of adjust things. So now summer season is coming. The seasonal fruits of the summer season are good. And that which is winter season, those fruits are available in the market, but they will not be very healthy food. Why? Why seasonal fruits are good? And the fruits which are not seasonal kept in a cold storage and available in the market, what is the problem?
maybe because don't respect the circle, the natural circle.
Okay, I get your point.
Okay.
But from the yogic point of view, prana energy, seasonal fruits has pure prana energy. And that energy gets less when the fruit is stored in a cold storage or some other place. So unseasonal fruits will have less prana energy. This prana energy is the healing energy. It is the energy that heals my body. So, seasonal fruits, green vegetables, and food when digested by the body feels light. So now, because this is a yoga class, I will always tell you people that beef is very bad for the body. Beef and pork. If any one of you is taking it, suppose you are taking it, no problem, nothing to feel guilty or bad, but know that beef and pork, that meat, when goes into the body, our digestive system, when it digests that, it produces many toxic substances that doesn't actually get eliminated from the body. So it is not from a religious point of view that the beef and pork is bad. It is from a scientific point of view, beef and pork. So if you are using it, make it less, reduce. And if you can give it up, very good. So that is as far as the earth element is concerned. Now water element. Water element has to be kept pure. And these days in Europe, in America, and now also in India, always this water that is available in a plastic bottle. The water that is available in a plastic bottle is definitely clean, definitely free of bacteria and virus. So it is a clean water. That there is no doubt. But there is one big problem when water is bottled. What is the problem? Moment you bottle a water, keep it in a bottle, or you store water in a tank, overhead tank, you store the water for some time. What happens to that water? It loses the prana content. On the contrary, flowing water which is flowing in a river water which is flowing, may not be so clean, but it has got more prana content, flowing water. That is why in India, on many holy occasions, people are told, go and take a bath, a dip in the river water. Ganga, Yamuna, there are holy rivers, and we say, go and take a dip, go and take a bath. Because the flowing water, moving water, has prana energy, it has healing energy. So when we drink water, okay, we will drink this bottled water because we can't help it at the moment. It is clean. Let us have that water, no problem. But let us try to just have a knowledge that when water comes from a stream flowing, if I can ever get a water from a stream, clean water, that will be a very healthy water. Even once in a month, if I can somehow manage little stream water, that water will be having more prana content. And this water element has to be kept clean in the body. Clear? Now, in Japan, modern scientists have experimented with the water element, and they have seen if you have a water in a bottle, and if you make beautiful statements like, I love you, talking to the water, or if you say you are beautiful, you are good, you're talking to the water, and coming out with beautiful, loving statements to the water. Do you know that the scientists have discovered that the crystalline structure of the water immediately changes? Are you aware of this? Be aware that you take a bottle of water and you just say, I love you, the crystalline structure of the water will change and make it better. Now, if this be the case, now you tell me, in our Indian culture, when we say mantra chanting, for any problem that we have, in Indian culture, you go to a monk, you go to a guru, you go to a teacher with a problem, difficulty, the first thing we say, take up a mantra, do a mantra chanting, 108 times any mantra. What is that mantra doing to the water element of the body? I want you to understand and become aware, so that your mind should now understand that even if I'm chanting mantra one mala every day, it is actually having an effect on the 75% of the water element in my body. It is crystallizing. It is making the water element clean, pure, vitalized. This is how, the way I am explaining, you must explain to others, to the people in 20s, teenagers, young children. They should be slowly, you must explain them like this. What is the benefit of mantra chanting? Benefit is this: the water element becomes very, very clean, pure.
Swamiji, can I ask, is by chanting or saying to water on a causal plane affecting an astral dimension, or is it all an astral phenomena?
At this moment, I'm not talking of the astral. Astral means the mind and the prana energy. I'm just talking at the moment of the body.
Okay.
Just the physical body. And in the physical body, that water element of the body, it has to be kept clean by clean water, and mantra chanting helps in making the water clean. When I move on to the astral body, then I will take on this question. So earth element, water element has to be kept clean for my body to be healthy, physical body to be healthy. Now comes fire. Fire element. Now here in the West, in America, or I have not been to Europe, but America, I know, every time they start eating something, they always take a cold drink in the body and they start off there. Whether it is an orange juice or something, they take a cold drink. Now, before you are having your meal, lunch or supper or anything, if you take a cold drink, Pepsi, Coca-Cola has no meaning, but cold drink you take, what happens to the digestive fire? What are you doing to your digestive fire? The digestive fire is going down, and then you take a big lump of food. How will the body digest that food? So that idea is wrong, and you have to learn to change that idea. And if you want to take something liquid before you take your meal, what should be the liquid about? What should be the temperature? Something warm, something hot, a hot soup, a hot warm soup, that is better for the digestive fire. And also, just as a little small home remedy, just know that 15 minutes before your meal, before lunch or meal, if you take a small little ginger, all of you know ginger, crush that ginger, make it a paste, and with a little pinch of salt, a little small pinch of salt, Himalayan salt, not this modern salt, pinch of salt and ginger crushed. If you take it, eat it and take it, that is a very beautiful way of improving the digestive fire of the body. For those people whose digestion is not good, or the body is having difficulty because of some liver or some difficulty, certain herbal remedies are very good. And this is a very beautiful way of increasing the digestive fire. Just a little bit of ginger crushed and a little pinch of salt. Add it 15 minutes before, your digestive fire will be better. So no water before meals. Taking water also in between the meals. When you are taking your meals, in between meals, if you take water, then that is absolutely wrong way of eating. So what is the correct way? In the beginning, before you start taking your meals, take a little, we take sip of water. We can take a warm liquid. If you take warm liquid, fine. If you are not taking any liquid before meal, then a little sip of water is good for the throat. The throat should become a little moist before you start eating. So this little rule should be followed. Then the food should be chewed properly. In India, we say, in the yogic science, we say the food must be drunk and water must be eaten. You know this? Water has to be eaten and food has to be drunk. So what is the meaning of the word food has to be drunk? How do we drink food? You chew it so much so that it becomes a liquid, goes inside. So that chewing of the food. One more thing which is very big mistake is too much of talking during food. When family get together, once in a while family get together is fine. But as a general rule, too much of talking during food is not good. Silence is good. While eating, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, no talking. Family gathering, a little bit okay, but silent. Let us try to make it silent. Why? Why? Let us also understand the science behind it. Why is talking bad during meals?
Like almost a reverence to the food, to what we are eating. It will become also us. So
okay, that's the food. Remember, food is God. In Indian culture, food is God. So that God is coming into my body. So I must be eating in a very respectful, reverential mode and not in a hurry. Always hurry, always quickly, chewing, talking, driving, all these ideas has to little change. If you are not doing it, very good. If you see some of your friends, children doing it, a little bit, you have to give them a little suggestion like this. So talking is not good. Firstly, because of what Carla said, reverence to the food. Second point is when I am talking, my mind is engaged in that talking and my mind is not engaged in the digestion. So the energy from the food, how much energy I can take from that food, that will become less. So I will eat more, but the energy coming to the body will be less. On the contrary, the saints, they eat less quantity, but draw more energy out of it. So their eating is much less than what a normal person is doing. So eating in silence, always eating should be begun with a prayer. Always pray before. Offer the food to God. Offer the food to God and say, my Lord, take this food and bless this food. Bless it so that when I take it, I understand that you are coming to me. In the Bhagavad Gita, all of you know Bhagavad Gita? In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, it is I who am coming to you as your food, and it is I who am digesting the food for you. We are not digesting the food. We think we are digesting, but we don't know anything about digesting. We don't know anything, but the body is digesting. There is an intelligence which is digesting that food. To that intelligence, a prayer. Always children. Don't try to teach to the teenagers. I've told you many times, if your children are teenagers, don't teach them. Somebody else will teach them. But grandchildren, try to introduce these ideas into their lives, and from the very beginning, let them know. No. So a prayer, offering the food, and then taking it with reverence, slowly chewing, not in a hurried manner. Clear? Now that air element has to be clean. So the environment where I am staying and the air that is going through my nose, that element is bad. That air element has to be kept clean. How do I keep the air element clean in my own house? At least if not the environment, I can keep my house clean. How do I keep the air element clean? What is the easiest way to keep the air element clean in the house, in the home? Have a few plants.
Open the window.
Open the window.
Get some fresh air. And plants, yes.
Open the window is one. That is definitely one. Open the window. And a few plants. Plants give out oxygen. Certain types of plants are very good as to create a peaceful environment in the house. So you have to get to know these things, and a few plants in the house is always good for the. So this earth, water, fire, these elements has to come into my body in a clean way. Then when I am breathing, our breathing has become shallow. This is modern breathing. When I'm sitting in a sofa set like this, for example, like this, if I sit like this in a sofa set, this sitting posture is not good. This sitting posture is good. So every time I sit, every time I stand, my posture, yes, you have to change your posture. The posture has to be always straight. Otherwise, if I do like this, my lungs are getting shortened, and the breath that I will take will become shorter and shorter and shorter. So always tell yourself, sit up, chest out, chin, like this. Chin should not be this way. If you walk chin up, when you walk with the chin little up, what does that mean? You know, chin up. The chin should be chin up in yoga psychology means more ego. So the chin is always down. It tends to go up. Again, has to be brought down. Chin down. The ego comes down, we say. Ego comes down. So always the body up, breathing. And deep breathing exercises. Deep breathing exercise is always good. And the pranayama in meditation, we are teaching that. So I will not say, but slow, deep breathing is good for the body. And short, shallow breath creates tension, anxiety, worry, fear, nervousness, irritability. All this is because of shallow breathing. And when the breath has become slow, long, deep, then automatically many benefits come into the mind. So clear so far? This much is the yogic understanding of the physical body and how to keep this physical body healthy. Then exercise are there, asanas are there, we all know it, so I will not touch. Now, I always bring this, in this first lecture, I always bring this. This is a Russian doll. It is a Russian doll. And this Russian doll, all of you can see it? All of you can see it. Now, this one is what our physical body, this represents the physical body. And now I am moving from the physical to the next part of our lecture, which is the astral body. Astral body. Now the astral body is here. I removed this first, and then this was the physical body, and this is the astral body. This astral body is inside the physical body. It is practically like the physical body, but it has got an aura which comes out as an oval-shaped body. So whenever I talk of an astral body, I want you to immediately start picturing in your mind, how is my astral body looks like? Start a little picturing. And in meditation, we do visualization exercise. The picturing must be like this. I'm just sharing a few photographs. All of you. This lady who is sitting, this is the physical body. And this is the astral body. Astral body. This is the physical body. Physical body, all around is the aura. This aura cannot be seen. We can't see it. We just see the physical body. But the physical body has an aura. Physical body, the aura is coming from the astral body. The aura is of the astral body. And the astral body looks like this. This is the astral body. It looks, that's in the center, something looks like the physical body. It is, the astral body is in the center. and then there is an oval structure aura. That is the radiance of the astral body. So this is astral body, this is physical body, and the astral body outside. This is what happens during dreams. The physical body is lying down and the astral body tends to slowly move out of the physical during dreams. And this one I want you to know. Sometimes when the astral body moves out of the physical, there is a silver cord connecting the physical and the astral. When this cord is broken, then this astral body cannot come back to the physical body will die. Clear picture? What is the astral body? Astral body exactly looks like the physical body, but it is not made of earth, water, fire, air, space. Astral body is made out of what?
Can we say astral body can be our soul?
No.
Okay.
That is sometimes a Western concept. In the Western way, the soul and the astral body, some people think that astral body is the soul. But the Indian culture knows much more deeper and says absolutely no. The soul is entirely different from the astral body, but it is inside the astral body. The astral body is inside the physical body. The soul is inside the astral body. But astral body is not the soul. My physical body is an instrument I am using for my experience in this physical dimension. And astral body, I am using my mind. When I say mind, my mind functions from the astral body. The mind is not functioning from the physical body or from my brain. Some scientists even today think that my mind is a product of my brain here. That is not true. Get this point clear. My mind is independent of the physical body. My mind is functioning from the astral body. It is making use of the brain here. This brain, it is making use of the brain as a computer to run the physical body. But my mind is not a product of the brain. Is this clear? This must be very clear to everybody who is practicing yoga. So now astral body. I showed you the picture. My mind is functioning from that astral body. What is the astral body made of? Made of what? It is a body. It is a body. It has got a shape. Just like the physical body has got a shape, size, form, color, texture. It has got sense organs in the physical body. Similarly, my astral body, also those things are there. But the astral body is made out of what?
Vibrations?
This word vibration has no meaning, Lee. This word has absolutely no meaning. So certain words now as we use, you have to be very clear. Vibration means nothing. My physical body is also vibration. Anything out is, everything is vibration. So that word practically means nothing when we are trying to define astral body. This is what I call wishy-washy understanding, vibration.
That's me.
No, not you. No, not you. That is not you. Lee, this is not personal to you. This is what people say like this. People talk like this, not just you. Many people talk like this. And they say vibration. They say energy. So that is what I am clarifying. It is not about you at all. It is people talk in general like this. So I want to make it clear that astral body, exactly like the physical body, it is a body, it is an instrument. It has got a shape, size, exactly like the physical body, but made of what? Material. What is the material of which it is made?
Light?
Light is one good answer. Light is a good answer. Vibration is not a good answer, but light is a good answer. But little bit more specific, because when we say light Light is also not very specific because there is sunlight. My astral body is not made out of sunlight. My astral body is not made out of moonlight. My astral body, so that light also has to be clarified a little bit. So what is the astral body made out of?
Prana energy?
Yes, this is the thing. Prana energy. Now, not just energy. If you just say energy, it means nothing, because energy is electricity, gravitation, magnetism. These are all energies, but my astral body is not made out of these energies. So my astral body is made out of prana energy. Prana energy is a very specific type of energy. It is an energy which is conscious. Prana energy is an intelligent, conscious energy. Do we say gravitation is an intelligent, conscious energy? Do we say? Do we say electricity is an intelligent, conscious energy? No. So these are not intelligent, conscious energies. These are gross manifestation of energy. But prana energy is intelligent. There is intelligence. There is consciousness there. Prana energy brings life into my body. It is a very specific type of energy. Modern science as yet has not discovered this energy. So my astral body is made out of prana energy, and also the astral body is functioning because of prana energy. That prana energy in my astral body comes into my physical body and then makes my physical body alive. So if today my physical body, if this physical body is alive, it is because the astral body with the prana energy is inside my physical body, so it is alive. If that astral body moves out and that silver cord is cut, what will happen to the physical body? Physical body will die. Death means the astral body has separated. So astral body is made out of prana energy, a very specific type of energy. And all the chakras, all that we talk of kundalini, they are all part of the astral body. The kundalini energy is not in the physical body. It is in the astral body. Our mind is in the astral body. Clear? Now, if this astral body has to be kept clean, then this prana energy again has to be kept clean. If this prana energy becomes dirty, if the prana energy becomes weak, then my physical body, my vitality goes down. So not only that earth, water, fire, all those 4 elements have to be clean, but the prana energy in my body and in the astral body has to be kept clean and vitalized. Are you understanding? Now, how to keep the prana energy? How do I make the prana energy clean and pure? In what way can I make the prana energy in my body clean, pure, vitalized? From where do I get the prana energy?
Breathing.
Breathing, that yes, breathing, because from the oxygen, from the air, atmosphere, I am drawing prana energy from the atmosphere. So through breathing. And when we breathe, when we inhale slowly and hold the breath a little bit and then exhale. Are we doing in meditation? We say inhale, hold. When we hold the breath, that is the time more prana energy is absorbed from that air which I am breathing. Not only oxygen, but prana energy is absorbed. So that holding is important. That is why yoga breathing, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. That holding brings an additional dose of prana energy. So breathing has to be changed and corrected. What are the other sources of prana energy apart from breathing? We just,
meditation.
huh?
Med-
We just
meditation.
discussed. Huh?
Meditation. Meditation.
Meditation, meditation, we will say, okay, I will accept that. I will accept that. But before we move on to meditation, something more essential. How do I increase the prana energy? What are the other sources that brings prana energy into my body?
Activity on my body. Body in a move.
Exercise.
Move.
Body exercise. But food, we just saw food. Food and water is a very big source of prana energy. So that is where the food which has more prana, that food must be taken in. So from prana point of view, when you put things in a fridge, all of you have refrigerators, you put food in the fridge. Now a food may stay in the fridge 2 days, 3 days. There is no germs there. There is no virus there. But if a food is in the fridge for 3 days and you take it, what will be the disadvantage? The food is fresh. There is no bacteria virus, but you have put it in the fridge and now you are consuming. What is the disadvantage in that food kept in the fridge?
Less prana.
Less prana. The prana gets down, it reduces. So just because the food is no virus or no bacteria, it doesn't mean it is a good food. The energy content is less there. Similarly, everything that is tin, anything that you put inside a tin, you package it, you put it inside a plastic bag, everything that is tinned, every food which is tinned, packaged, kept inside a plastic bag, they all lose their prana content. You have to be aware of it and then see how to change. So I get my prana from my food, from my water, from breathing, one more big source of prana, one more big external source of prana. Apart from breathing, food and water, one more.
Sunlight?
Sunlight. Sunlight is a very, very big source of prana energy. And when I say sunlight, the light that actually falls into our body, that brings heat, warmth. But along with that, there is a subtle prana that comes with the sunlight. And that is very good early morning. Early morning as the sun is rising, let us say first 1 hour of the sun rising or the last hour, the sun setting. Rising sun, setting sun. That is the time the prana content of the sun's light is maximum.
Is it better if we don't have a shirt on?
It is absolutely better if you don't have a shirt on. Absolutely good. But then the problem is women will say, we'll also do something like this, and then we create problems. But less clothes early morning in the sunshine is absolutely superb. The Surya Namaskar, in Hatha Yoga, you say Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. That sun salutation should be done facing the sun early morning if you can do it.
Is that similar to when you gaze in the sun in that first hour?
Sun gazing also. Sun gazing is good. I can't hear you. Once again, Lee.
Yeah, the sun gazing, is that also, I heard about that it's good like in the first hour, the last hour.
The sun gazing is a technique, is a yogic technique. Sun gazing is absolutely beautiful thing to be done in the morning and in the late evening. If you can do it, it is a very beautiful exercise, because in our brain, now in the physical brain, there is a gland called pineal gland. All of you know pineal gland. that pineal gland is photosensitive. It is sensitive to light. So if I take the sun's light and allow it to come through my eyes and it goes into the pineal gland, early morning sun gazing activates the pineal gland, which is the crown chakra in the physical body. So sun gazing is a very beautiful early morning meditative exercise.
Is then that an astral energy or a physical energy, like a fire?
You see, the light that is actually coming from the sun and we feel it, that is the sun's light, heat, warmth, fire element coming to us. But along with that, at a subtle level, another energy, prana energy, is also coming to our body. So sun's light, heat, warmth, we know. Beyond that is the prana energy. Sun's light has the maximum prana energy. But early morning and when the sun is up in the sky, that time the prana energy is not so good. So if somebody needs a sunbathing, early morning is good time. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock is good. But 12 o'clock, when the sun is on top, that is not the good time to be out in the sun. Also, those people are out in the sun as sunbathing. Sunbathing for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour is good. But more than that, again, is not good. Early morning, good. Late evening, good. Mid-afternoon, not good. Clear? This is about the sun. Also in our yoga practice, we have candle gazing, not only sun gazing. Anybody heard about candle gazing, tratak, candle gazing? We keep a candle and then we look into that candle flame. So that also is the fire element coming into and activating the third eye. So if I have to keep my astral body and my prana energy in a pure state, correct breathing, right food, right drinking, a little bit of out exercise in the sun. Any questions so far? It is this astral body that the yogis consider this astral body more important than the physical body. In science of yoga, physical body is good. We have to maintain the physical body. But importance is given to the astral body, that prana energy. That is the healing energy. That is what is maintaining my body. So if I know how to keep that energy clean, then the body will automatically be clean. Also, my physical body. How long do I have this physical body? How long do I have as average? 60, 70, 80 years I have this physical body. After this, all of us will have to die. The physical body will go. What happens to the astral body? Does it go? No. So the soul with the astral body moves out. That astral body I maintain for a longer period. So that body is more important. That is why all these chakras, the chakras are in the astral body. Developing the chakras, purifying the chakras, activating the chakras. They are all important to make the astral body better and better and better. Clear so far? Now, the third point, I don't want you to too much at this moment think. I'm just giving it as an information. Inside the astral body, I just told you this is the astral body. Inside the astral body, there is another body. And in science of yoga, we say this is a causal body. Karan Sharir, causal body. or you can say mental body, another body, another something which has got a shape, size. The better word is causal, that which causal, causal body or a mental body. So now this body, we are saying it is a mental body. Earlier I told you that this is an astral body. Astral body has got my mind. My mind is inside the astral body. And now I am saying this mental body is inside the astral body. So mind itself is a body. What I say mind, which is actually an energy field, some sort of a energy field. That energy field also is considered as a body, as an instrument for my soul to experience. So inside the astral body, we have this causal body, mental body. And this body is made out of what? My mental body or my causal body, it is inside my astral body. It is made out of what?
Thoughts,
Huh?
feelings,
Yeah.
thoughts, feelings, emotions.
Thoughts, feelings, emotions, yes. Correct, very good. But a little bit more when we go deep, thoughts and ideas. This mental body is made out of, at this moment, just take it as certain type of thought. It is made out of thoughts. So if this body is made out of thought, or my mental body is made out of thought, it is a thought body, then if I keep saying I am unhappy, I am sad, oh I am bored, oh I am little not good today, if in my mind I think like this, what happens to this mental body? This becomes impure, this becomes down. If this mental body becomes impure, astral body becomes impure, physical body becomes impure. So again, mantra chanting, a positive thought vibration. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Keep on repeating this. What is happening to this body? It is becoming stronger, better mental body. As my thoughts becomes powerful, strong, my feelings will become better, my emotions will become better. And it is inside this causal body. No, before I go inside, this causal body is called causal because it is in this body, it is here in my mind that I store all my memory. What we call memory is in my mind. At a deeper level of my mind, all my memory lies. So if somebody has to, let us say, remember his past lives, how does people remember their past lives? Those who recollect past lives, how do they do it? Because everything is recorded, is stored in this mind. This is mind. I can call it mental body. I can also call it mind. Everything is recorded in the mind like a video recording. So my memory is here. A part of the memory is in my brain, but basic memory is in my mind here. Clear? This much. And this is inside the astral body. You just remember the astral body. You don't have to too much bother about this at the moment, first lecture. So just know this astral body, it has got a mind, and my memory is inside my mind. And then comes the soul, inside the causal body, inside my mind, is my soul. I put it as like this. You must think it of as a point of light. One point of light. Just like a bulb, one point of dazzling, shining light. One small spark of God's light. God is light, we say. A small spark of God's light is in me. And this is the soul. This soul is light, God's light. This soul is what we are. We are this soul. And we have a causal body, an astral body, and a physical body. We have these three bodies for our experience, but this is what we are. If at this moment I ask you, who are you? If I ask you a question, who are you? What will you answer? You will refer to your body. I am Marina, I am Lucia, I am Sonia. You are referring to the body. But in truth, you are not that body at all. That body is an instrument you have. You are this soul. The day you get to know you are this light and you are a light being who has taken on this body and mind as an instrument, that is called self-realization, to become aware that I am this and not this. Do you understand? Now, what is the nature of this light? This is my soul. I am actually this, a point of light, a very dazzling point of light. And what is the nature of this light? Nature. Nature is bliss, bliss. This light is blissful by nature. Happiness, joy. By nature, it is joy. So bliss and love. This is all love. This soul is nothing but, this light is nothing but love and bliss. The two things that we are all wanting. We are always wanting more love, more love, more love. We are always wanting more joy, more joy, more joy. Because we have actually forgotten our own nature. Our very nature is love and joy. Since we have forgotten this, we are looking for it in our external life through the body and mind. Are you clear? So why in yoga psychology we say, for all your problems, get self-knowledge, self-knowledge, self-knowledge. Know who you are. You are not the body. You are not the mind. You are this light being made out of God's light, a spark of God's light. If you know that you are this, then all your problems for all time is solved. And if you don't know and you die, then what will happen? Then what will happen? If I die and I still think I am this body and I die, then what will happen?
I have to come back again.
I have to come back to this school again. This is a school for learning, and I have to come back again, once again, to this school till such time I realize through my meditation that I am actually not the body. I am actually not the mind also. I am something entirely different. And although the soul is one small part, small speck of light, but the small speck actually is also infinite. It is infinite. So I will become aware that I am infinite, I am blissful, and I am all love. That is my nature. And all yoga and meditation is to become little by little aware of this nature, experience this nature. To experience my soul nature is why am I practicing yoga and meditation. Are you clear? Why are you practicing? Not just for health, not just for peace, but for a higher purpose. When you practice yoga and meditation, peace will automatically happen. Health will automatically happen. But the higher purpose is self-knowledge. And self-knowledge is this: I am an eternal, immortal, blissful light being. Light being. This light is what I am. Eternal. Eternal. Huh? Immortal. Immortal means nothing can destroy me. Immortal. Blissful light being. This is what I am. But then I have forgotten I am this, and I am thinking I am this physical body and my mind. Clear? So yoga psychology says, oh man, know thyself. If you, all the problems in our human life, whatever may be the problem, physical, mental, emotional, financial, relationship, whenever we are in a problem, that problem is pushing us, it is forcing us to seek the knowledge of the self. Always remember. So any problem you fall into is actually a blessing. So this COVID virus, it is a blessing or a curse. It is a curse in one way, but it is also a blessing. Any problem is always diverting the mind towards who am I, who am I, who am I? I am an eternal, immortal, blissful being. I am made in God's image. God's image. God's image is this. This light is God's image in me. So I am made in that image, and that is what I have to see. And even 2%, 5%, 10% of that bliss which comes into my mind when I am meditating, my mind is silent, then the soul puts its energy, light into my mind, then my mind feels happy, peaceful, love. Understand this. The soul is full of joy and love, and my mind, which is always thinking, feeling, it is cut from the soul. When the mind is quiet, peaceful, it is connected with the soul. And then the soul's light comes into the mind, and the mind feels joy, peace, love, health. Clear? Now, my next question, this is my question to you people now. What happens at death? What is that which we call death? What happens at death? Just now I told you I've got a physical body, I've got an astral body, I've got a mental body, mind is also like a body, instrument, mental body, and I have got soul. I am that soul. So the soul has got a mental body, astral body, physical body, 3 bodies. When I die, what happens? What dies and what survives?
The physical goes.
The physical definitely goes. This
Then,
you all
yeah.
see it. Anything else? This is the understanding. Now we have to have a proper understanding. What is known as death? Yoga psychology, yoga science is telling us that in my personality, I have got a physical body, I have got an energetic body called astral body, I have got a mind or mental body, I have got a soul. The soul is what I am. The soul is using the mind and the body as an instrument. So now when I die, when we say death, what exactly is death? So the physical body dies, that we know. Anything else dies? I want a very clear, specific answer. Absolutely no wishy-washy, no Buddhism, no Jainism, no Ism, no Christianity, science. No Judaism, no belief system, science. What is the science? When I die, what goes and what stays with me?
So the death is interruption of what is astral body learn, and it has identified what has to learn more. So it needs to return, but in a different condition or situation.
Carla, just a minute. I am not talking at the moment of the return. I am not going there. I am just saying, what is the definition of death? What is death? Let us define death. What do we mean that a person has died?
It has lost his physical body.
It has lost only the physical body. The soul, the mind, and the astral body is intact. Have you ever seen a snake shedding its skin? Does the snake die when it sheds the skin? No. So similarly, nobody ever dies. What we call death is only the physical body is shedding. My soul is giving away the physical body. It doesn't require it anymore. It gives away the physical body. It is not dying. There is nothing called death. Nobody ever dies. That is the first fundamental psychology of yoga. Nobody ever dies. Is this point clear? Now, the next point, astral body. When the physical body goes, and now I am in an astral body, what is my experience? What do I experience? In my physical body, I am experiencing my environment, mountains, jungles, people, animals, human beings. All this is my experience I'm experiencing in the physical body. When the physical body goes, and I'm now in my astral body, what do I experience? These are the things I want you to become clear. The religions have fooled us. They have given us absolutely wrong understanding of heaven, hell, and those understandings have to be made clear, more logical, more common sense. So now I am in an astral body, energetic body. This energetic body has a form, shape. My mind is inside this, so I'm still thinking I'm existing just like I was existing. I am existing. But in this body, when I am existing, my astral body, how do I experience the things here? Who will answer? What do I see? What sort of experience? At this moment, if somebody asks me, Swamiji, what is your experience? I'll say, I'm seeing mountains, I'm seeing rivers, I'm seeing jungles, trees, animals, human beings. This is my experience. Some people I love. Sunrise, sunset, I see. I love this. Certain things I love, certain things I don't love. Now when I give up the physical body, I'm in my astral body. What do I see?
You see the other astral bodies.
Huh? Okay. Yeah. You will see the other astral bodies. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that means when I die, those people who have died before me, my parents, my grandparents, my loved ones, my friends, will I see them or not? Yes, I will see them.
And
everybody
will I recognize them?
Huh?
Will we recognize them?
Who is asking this question?
Sonia.
Sonia, you are asking this question. Okay, yes. Okay. You answer. Will we recognize them? You answer.
I guess so, because souls recognize each other. At least I like to believe that.
No, we have to get rid of this believing. Believing is not wisdom. Once again, tell me, what do you see here? Do you see the physical body? Do you see the astral body? Yes. How does the astral body in this picture look?
It's equal
Watch
to
carefully.
The physical.
Huh?
it's equal to the physical.
It looks like the physical. So my astral body, after my death, my astral body, will it be able to recognize the astral body of my friend or not? What is the answer?
Looking
Is it
at
absolute
images,
yes?
yes, but just going a little bit forward, if we live in different bodies, we stay with the less that we have in the astral body.
I did not get this. Once again, repeat. Something is cracking in the speaker.
Yeah, I
Once
know
again.
that we are not yet talking about reincarnation, but if we live in different physical bodies, what will be the shape of our astral body? The last physical one where we have been?
Okay, this is a very good question.
Okay.
Very good question. Yeah. So the shape of the astral body will be the last physical body that I had taken. So when I die, my astral body will look like this physical body. So the astral body keeps the shape of the physical body which it has just left immediately. Is this point clear? Now, suppose somebody dies at the age of 80, 90, at that old age, let us say. The body has become old and the old body has gone. And now the astral body, how will the astral body look to somebody who is in the astral world, and an old man has died here, and the astral body of the old man is now in the astral world? How will the astral body of an old man look like?
Younger.
Younger. How young?
40.
Okay, the answer to this question is when the physical body is by far at its best. The physical body at its best for anybody, it is anything between 20 and 30. Between 20 and 30, our physical body is at its best. So an old man giving up his old physical body in the astral world, the astral body will look like what he was around 20, 30, younger. He will not look old. Old, only physical body is growing old. The astral body, energetic body, and my mind, that doesn't grow old. Understand this? Nobody grows old in our mind. We know this. We remain young in our mind. Only the body is growing old. So the astral body doesn't age. It remains young. Yes, Sonia. Ask all your questions now.
Yeah.
Be clear. Forget religion. Forget what I've been taught. Come to science. Absolute, precise, verifiable science.
I was wondering when our physical body dies while we are still babies.
Okay. Okay. This is again a very beautiful question. All these questions that will come up in the mind has to be answered properly. Generally, if the physical body is young, then what happens is that astral body will not retain this physical body which has died young. It will tend to retain the body previous to this young one. The young body, this physical body which is still young, the physical body has not had the opportunity to imprint itself on the astral body. So if a baby dies, the astral body will take on the shape and the size of what? Of the previous body before to this baby. Again, become very clear to this. Be absolutely, every word that I am saying can be verified, will be verified. This is part of discovery, not somebody's belief system. So whatever question comes up, you ask and I will answer. So old body, astral body looks younger. A young child dies, astral body takes on the physical of the two questions answered. Anything else?
About the gender. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Carla.
Also, I have a doubt about the gender.
Gender. The gender remains male, female, that sex organs are not prominent in the energetic body. The energetic body doesn't have a prominent sex organs as we have in the physical body. But the gender itself remains. So in the astral body also somebody is a female and somebody is a male. Male, female, astral body, that energetic body, the mind can be male, female. So when I look into the other astral bodies, I will recognize somebody is male, somebody is female. And just as we have gay people here, gay people, similarly certain people may be neither male nor female. And their bodies will reflect, that astral body can reflect that the person is neither male nor female. It can also reflect that the astral body is both male and female. So gender is not just male, female. We now, at this moment, we know there are different types of genders. So whatever gender we have here, those genders are reflected in the astral body also. But basically, male, female will continue. If you are a woman now, your astral body will look feminine, you will be a woman. You are woman not in the body, you are woman in your mind. So that mind is carrying your carry, so you remain a woman. But then in your mind, if you want, I want to be a man. Now you are in a woman's body, and then some women always think, I want to be a man, a woman is bad, problem, I want to be a man. So if you keep up that thought, then what will happen in the astral body? The astral body will slowly tend to take on a male form. And then when that astral body comes down into a physical body, it will take a male form according to your thoughts. According to your thoughts. So this body is not, we can change the body. Today I am a man, next time I can be female. It is just by thinking. Whatever I want, I can take. But basically we are not male and female. Basically we are genderless. The soul is genderless. We take on a male body or a female body for a purpose. Clear? Now my next question is, this astral body. The astral body is experiencing the astral dimension. The physical body is experiencing the physical dimension. The astral body experiences astral dimension. And astral dimension also, there are mountains, there are rivers, there are forests, there are animals, there are human beings, there are other types of beings. The astral dimension also has everything that we have in the physical dimension, plus more. But everything of the physical dimension is there in the astral dimension. But there in the astral dimension, everything is made out of what? When I look into things, what will be my feeling if I look into an astral mountain? How will that mountain look to me? Made of what?
Light.
Made of light. So light, colors, different types of colors, lights, different vibrating type of lights, colors, frequencies. So astral mountain, astral river, astral trees, everything is there, but of a different type of frequency, a different type of vibration. And I am in my energetic body. Then in that energetic body, do I need food? In my physical body, every 2 hours, 3 hours, I need food. In my energetic body, do I need food?
You probably need food, but it's not the same food.
Yes, very little food is required, and that food is directly prana energy. So we don't really need food. Do I have to work for a living in the astral body? Do I have to work for a living? Work everybody does. In the astral body, we do tremendous work, but not for living. No living, because food is not required, sleep is not required, although we can sleep, but it is not required. Astral body doesn't grow old. It doesn't grow old. How quickly the astral body can move around?
There's no time or space in astral planes.
No, that is a wrong statement. That is a wrong statement based on very, very less data.
It's slow, and you already mentioned it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Time,
I explained me wrong.
Time and space is existing, but at a different way. Time slows down. but time is existing. Space is also existing. And I can move around in the astral world. What is the speed with which I can move around?
Very fast.
Speed of light.
That speed can be slow. I can very slowly move around. I can move around very quickly also. I can move around at the speed of light also. I can also move around faster than the speed of light. All upon my mind. If I want to move quickly, I move. If I want to move slowly, I move. Whatever I want, I can do it. That astral dimension is what is called heaven. What is called heaven in religious world is that astral dimension. Clear? So what is heaven? Is astral dimension. There we enjoy. Heaven is a place of enjoyment. We enjoy. We enjoy each other. We enjoy family members. We enjoy. Only thing, children. Children are not produced through a woman. Woman is there, but the woman is not a need to produce children. If somebody wants to produce children, how do they do it? Yeah. Sullivan, you are correct. Yeah. Just mentally. You mentally think of a child and a child will come to you. You don't have to wait 9 months and go through all these pains of the physical body. So life in heaven is very good. Life in heaven is 100 times better, beautiful, sweeter, lovely than what is in heaven here. So when somebody dies, why do we cry and weep? That person is in heaven. He's enjoying life. He's having a nice time. And we are crying and weeping. Why do we cry and weep? because what? We are not crying for that other person. We are crying because we are missing the other person. So it is our crying and weeping is actually a little selfish. We are crying because we are missing. But when somebody dies, it is absolutely good for that individual. That individual has come out of this physical body and now in a beautiful energetic body, it is enjoying. Clear? Now one more question. A soul is now in the... Yeah, anybody wants to ask? The soul is now in the astral body. Somebody wants to ask anything?
Yeah, I was asking, are we still realizing ourselves in the once we lose the body? Is there still that process of self-realization? Are we realized yet?
No. If just by death we would have realized ourselves, then what is the point of doing all this yoga and meditation? You just kill yourself and you are realized. So death does not make us anything better than what we are. Whatever we are at the moment of death, we remain exactly same. We don't become anything better by death. But by death, what happens is the environment is better. And my body is energetic body. So in that energetic body, I can do many things, enjoy many things. But I don't become a saint. I don't become an angel. I don't become self-realized just by dying. I don't become.
It sounds like the potential, there's a lot of potential when we're in the body to expand our consciousness, which is different than, well, I don't know, but at least that's what we can do now, huh?
Okay, I will take this question a little later. I will take this question. My next question to you people is, a person has died, the soul in the astral body is now enjoying the astral dimension. He is enjoying the heavenly sphere, let us say, heaven. He is in heaven. He is enjoying the heavenly dimension, astral dimension. Then why does he have to come down? Why does he have to again come back into this physical body and the physical dimension, which relatively is very bad compared to heaven? When this is very bad and very limited, then why does that soul have to come back here? This is a question we have to first understand. Why? Why does a soul in the astral body, in the heaven plane, enjoying life there, everything is beautiful, why do we have to come down into this physical plane?
Karma.
Huh?
Karma.
What is
Karma.
karma? What do you mean by karma?
Karma.
Karma, okay, okay, you are saying karma. Okay, this word karma I will not take at this moment. I will just say the soul comes down because that soul knows in a physical body, within this 60, 70, 80 years of our physical life, the growth, my growth towards self-knowledge, that growth takes place quicker and faster in the physical dimension as compared to the astral dimension. Try to understand this point. The soul in the astral dimension knows that if I go down into the physical body and stay in the physical body for, let us say, 60, 70, 80 years, in that 60, 70, 80 years, I will grow faster in my self-knowledge than what I possible in the astral world. That is why the soul has to come down, wants to come down, likes to come down. It chooses to come down. And why it is quicker here? Because of the pain. The pain and the suffering drives our mind to seek self-knowledge. If there is no pain and suffering, none of you will sit here and listen to these lectures. You will just enjoy life. But you go out and enjoy life, some pain comes, suffering comes, problem comes, again, oh, why me? Why me? My Lord, why this is a problem? And then you have to come back to this class. But it doesn't mean that all of you are in pain and suffering. It doesn't mean that. But it doesn't mean. But it definitely means that this life is not satisfying. We are looking for something better. But we come back to this life because in the human body, in this physical body, my chance of going up is better, is quicker. That is why we come down. Otherwise, our self-growth, our growth in wisdom, growth in self-knowledge can take place in the astral dimension also. And we don't have to come down, but we choose to come down. And if somebody says, I don't want to come down, that person doesn't have to come unless that person has some bad karma, which he has done here, bad activity we have done, and the consequence of that bad activity has to come to you. Then we have to come down to balance the karma. You understand? Suppose if I kill somebody in the physical body, or if I hurt somebody, I am giving pain to somebody. That pain which I am giving to somebody has to come back to me. Now, in the astral dimension, my energy body doesn't fall sick. It doesn't fall into any disease. So how will that pain which I give to somebody come to me? Are you understanding what I'm saying? So sometimes we have to come down to balance our karma. Yes.
I have a question. I understand when you say pain, but we come here because the pain is is how we grow. But I'm thinking that it's not just pain; it's actually resistance. Like we have to learn to let go here, and there's a struggle. There's a struggle here. It's not just pain, but it's struggle. And what's the struggle? There's struggle in letting go of what the body wants, there's struggle. It's not, is it just pain? It seems to me that there's other words to describe it than pain.
that is fine. But every word that you use, struggle, obstruction, anything that you use, ultimately it is a source of pain. Here in this world, everything ultimately creates pain in us. And through that pain, we start questioning why the pain. From that questioning begins our spiritual journey. And then we realize that we have come here for a purpose. And that purpose is self-growth. And then we start doing this yoga, meditation, studies for that self-growth. If that struggle or pain is not there, then I will not have the that desire to grow in self-knowledge. So whatever word you want to use, you can use, but ultimately it is more pain. It is emotional, it is intellectual, it is physical, but pain drives us, suffering drives us, inadequacy. We feel inadequate. We feel something missing. We feel hollow inside. Whatever we have, we always feel an emptiness. That emptiness has to be filled. That emptiness creates pain. So ultimately, everything revolves to pain in the physical dimension. Okay, my last question. When the astral body, soul in the astral body, now decides to come down, when and where does it take on a new physical body? How does it take on a new physical body? The soul is now in the astral body, enjoying heaven, is moving around, enjoying, but it now decides to come down. How does it get that physical body?
By birth?
Yes, by birth, that is okay. By birth, little bit more clearly. By birth, yes, but a little bit more clarity into that birth.
Swamiji, before that, I have a doubt. It is the soul who decides to return, or it is some higher intelligence that identify that soul needs to go down to become again?
Both are there. It is basically your soul. Basically, it is your soul. The soul in you is God in you. So that God or that soul, at this moment, you don't know you are the soul. You are identifying with your physical body or the astral body. So the soul is deciding. So you can say my soul is deciding, or God is deciding, or you can also say certain higher intelligences, higher beings are there, angelic beings are there. They can also tell us, look, you have to go down. You have to go down for your own growth. You have to also go down to do a particular work for the benefit of others. So there can be higher angelic beings who can send us down. My own soul can bring me down. And if somebody says, God, the creator God is wanting to come, okay. So a higher intelligence is there. But basically, that higher intelligence is my own soul. My own soul. Ultimately, it is all about my soul. But higher beings are there. Angelic beings are there who tells us you have to go down once again for this purpose, this purpose, this purpose.
Okay. And then we decide to return and we choose the combination, the male and the female, the combination that this soul needs to grow in the future life. Is that?
Yes. Yes. The soul chooses. It chooses its future mother and the future father. It chooses. It knows that I am going down to be a child of so-and-so mother and so-and-so father. The soul comes with a plan that my parents will be like this. I will be born in this environment. I will be born in this culture. And my life, major events of the life is planned by the soul when it is coming down. And when the soul comes down, it doesn't come down alone. It also has its friends. And these friends also come down to help each other in this growth. So when we come down, not only we come down, but we also come down with certain friendly souls, friendly people who are coming down together to work together for our growth. Do you get this? Okay, now
Thinking like that, I realized that the responsibility of being a mother is bigger because someone chose me.
yes, someone chose you to be that person's mother. And that is why that mother's job is the most important job for any woman to do. And Western culture is making, and people may think that my career is more important, this job is more important, my achievement is more important, but that is only at a very cultural and superficial level of the mind. At the deepest level of the mind, the best work for a woman is to be a loving mother, because in that process, you are giving that soul a very big chance to quickly grow. So that is the most fundamental duty of any woman. And those women who have given birth to Jesus, to Moses, to Rama, to Krishnas, to Buddhas, those mothers are the best of the human beings on earth. Nobody should think that a Jesus and a Buddhas are just born because they are great, they are sons of God and they are great, they are born. You have no idea at this moment, none of you have any idea what role Jesus' mother played and what teaching Jesus' mother gave to Jesus when Jesus was baby to make that Jesus great. Mother played a very big role. Buddha's mother died, but stepmother played a very big role to bring up that child in a very loving way. So yes, a woman's role is be thou a good, loving mother. Once you have done that work, then do anything else that your heart wants, that your mind wants. But that is a fundamental duty. Okay, now the soul. The soul, when in the woman's body, when the sperm and the ovum has joined and the woman's body has created the first cell in the female body, that first cell is now a new body. Are you understanding? Not about birth. Moment the woman's body creates the first cell, that first cell has become a new body. And then in the astral world, there will be a little competition. Many souls will be wanting to come down. And in that competition, sometimes one particular soul enters. The soul which enters, it chooses. It can choose from there. Here, the mother can also choose by her thinking that I want so and so soul. I want this type of soul as my child. So mother can choose here. The soul can choose. And also sometimes karma and some other intelligent beings so chooses. And then the soul comes down and enters that first cell. If the soul doesn't enter that first cell, that cell cannot become a baby. It has no power, no intelligence to become a baby. That baby's body, which is taking a birth, that baby's body, growing into that baby's body, from that one cell into the body, that intelligence is brought with the soul, and the soul is coming with the astral body, and the mind, it is coming. Then that body grows into a baby is born. Clear? And one last point for this class. When the soul has entered the mother's womb, Thereafter, the first 7 months in the mother's womb, the child is part of the mother's body. The child is not as yet a separate entity. First 7 months. So in these first 7 months, whatever the mother is doing physically, whatever she is eating, doing, working, thinking, feeling, willing, whatever the mother is doing, it creates an impression on the child. The child picks up those mother's thoughts, mother's feelings. So if a mother is unhappy in the mind while carrying the child, what will happen to the child's mind? The child's mind will pick up that unhappy vibration, pick up. So whatever the mother is doing, if the mother is smoking cigarette, what will happen to the child's mind? It will pick up that smoking habit pattern. So whatever the mother does affects the child for good or bad in that 7-month period. Then the 7th, 8th, and the 9th month, these last 3 months, in these last 3 months, the soul has already developed a new body, and in that new body, the soul begins its learning process in this new life. So in this new life, when does the child begins the learning process? At what stage the child begins its learning process in this new life? 7th month in the mother's womb. So from that point, whatever the mother is thinking, doing, feeling, or reading, writing, the child can pick up that absolutely and learn it. It has begun its learning process from the 7th month. So do you understand the importance of the 7th, 8th, 9th month? And if that time, if a couple is having unhappy relationship, if a couple is fighting at that time, what will happen to the child? Child will learn all those things. So that is the importance of a stable marriage, a stable relationship, a loving marriage, loving relationship, lovingly bringing the child into the. That is why marriage must be planned properly, executed properly, done properly, and not in a haphazard way. And court marriages are absolutely not good. Is this first lecture of mine clear to everybody? Now you have to go back and start thinking. But if you have made any mistake, now suppose you realize that you have made certain mistake, you should never ever feel guilty. These teachings are not to make us feel guilty. If I have done something wrong because I didn't know what was right, okay, I have done something wrong, I change now. And I will tell my people, look, I did the mistake, you don't do the mistake. But I myself don't feel any guilt. No guilt, because basically what I am, basically what is my nature? I am that eternal, immortal, blissful light being. I am not a woman, I am not a man, I am not anybody's mother, I am not anybody's anything. I am an eternal, immortal, blissful light being. So no guilt ever. But yes, if I have done something wrong, I will not do it again. And I will make sure that my children, my friends don't make that mistake. That's all. With this, I come to the end of this first lecture on yogic psychophysiology. My next lecture will be on the mind, that mind, the characteristic quality of the mind that we have to deal. That will be the next important basic standard lectures. Because we are all dealing with our mind. All our pain and suffering is mostly in the mind. Okay, anybody wants to ask? I have got few minutes. Anybody wants to ask anything?
I'll just say that it's, it's springtime and there's all this great prana energy
Yes.
out in the world, in the natural world. So it's probably really good for us to go out and
Yes.
suck it in.
By all means. The spring is the best. In the Bhagavad Gita, I will take on the Bhagavad Gita someday. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, among all the seasons of this world, I am the spring. I am the spring. The spring season is the best. It is best for childbirth. If you ever want to plan the birth, plan that your child should be born in the spring. Bringing a child in the spring is very good. Is very good. And the Christian world has done a very big mistake. They must someday correct it. Our New Year. When do we celebrate our New Year in the Christian world and all over the world today? When do we celebrate our New Year? In the month of January, the coldest month. That is not supposed to be the New Year at all. That has been brought by the Christian religion and Pope. The New Year must begin with spring equinox. Spring equinox is the starting of the New Year in the Northern Hemisphere. In the Southern Hemisphere, it will be the opposite. But spring equinox, spring is the starting of, in India, even as on today, our Indian New Year began on 13th April. 13th April, very close to spring equinox. It should be actually rectified to spring equinox. That is the starting of a new year. But religion, belief system, they come and make it absolutely. So with this, I come to the end of today's class. Namaste. Okay.